Well, today I'm going to talk about these cooling seat covers. And I've been using one in the Kia most of the summer and got a 2-pack. So I've got one still here in the wrapper. Not a sponsor, but tried them out. Got them from Amazon.
And there'll be an affiliates link down below.
Yep.
So if y'all want to take advantage of that, you help us out just a tiny bit if you do that. Thank you.
I'll show you in the Kia. But it actually works pretty good. It doesn't have a cooling function. It just has a fan down here. Fan that runs off your cigarette lighter or your power port. And it sucks air in and blows air out all along this ducting in the seat cover. And it helps. Now when it's super hot, it just blows hot air on you, so it's not that great, but it does help a lot when you have decently cool air in the car. It helps keep you cool. I found it markedly better than not having it, even though I don't have air conditioning. And if you had air conditioning in a vehicle and you were using that, I think it would work really great. So
now, question: How comfortable is it? Is it a type of thing I could sit in for 8 hours or more and not have to stand up to stretch the kinks out?
It's actually been proved to be pretty comfortable. I spent a lot of time in the car, a lot of time driving, and it's actually been more comfortable than the seat cover I put in it for cushioning before, because the leather in that Kia is hard. So I put a seat cover on the bottom of it to start with, just to help save the leather from wearing out, plus to give a little cushion to it. And this I put on top of that seat cover, and it does a better job of cushioning than the seat cover I put on as a cushion.
So you're saying 1999 Kia leather is not exactly luxury?
It's pretty hard.
Yeah.
But it
Who would
does
have
hold
thought?
up decent.
Yeah.
So, and we'll show you in the car.
Okay.
I got it here. I got it on. I hold this button in, so the beeping that drives you nuts. You can see I've got it plugged in, and you have a control on the cigarette lighter, and you have low and high, and fan there running. You can see dust on it for sucking the air in. It feeds from the front, and it pushes air through the seat.
How much did this set you back?
Oh, I think I got the two of them for $40. One was, I think, 30, two were 40, so I got two of them just in case one didn't last more than a season. Did a better job on the lower than on the upper for pushing, but it does pretty good. You can feel it's already starting to cool it off, just from airflow.
Yeah, you can feel the air flowing through that. Right here, not as much here or here, but you can still feel some air.
It does move a little bit on your back, but not near as much. But it does help, especially without air conditioning. It helps.
So this gives you that ventilated seat that everybody wants for cheap.
And it works good, and if you have air conditioning, it works real good.
So on a scale of 1 to 100, what do you give it?
1 to 100.
Yeah.
I'll give it an 80.
Okay.
Because the back, it could use more air force coming through it.
Mm-hmm.
But for what was in essence like a $20 seat cover, I'm impressed.
Okay. So, and on a scale of 1 to 5?
1 to 5, I'd give it a 4.
On a scale of 1 out of 4 stars?
3.5.
On a scale of 1 to 10?
Why are we doing all these scales?
What?
That's enough for that.
What? 1 to 10? What? A, B, C, D.
I want to outrun this thunderstorm that's coming in.
Okay. Alrighty. Well, that was this product review with Carl.
Yep,
and
it's a short one. We should have more videos coming up. I'm planning on starting to work on this thing again. I'm starting to heal up finally. So I might be able to get down and get that tire off and get the lugs changed out so I can put a new tire on. And find whatever electrical gremlin has happened where it won't start. It's not getting any fire to the starter motor, so it could be a short. More than likely, it's a wire short. So, but I've got to get under it and figure out where it's shorted out because it's not up on top, of course.
No.
And Otherwise, you got that. Still overheats when it's idle, sits idle too long, so I plan on changing the thermostat on this. And if that doesn't do it, I'm going to figure out how to rig a power switch for this fan so it'll run when I want it to. Or when the brakes are engaged. That might actually not be a bad way to do it. The brakes are engaged, it runs.
Yeah.
So that solves the problem of it running the battery down or making it too cold.
Or you forgetting to turn it off.
Yeah. But I'll figure something out. If the thermostat doesn't fix it, then I'll figure out some way to make this fan run when it's sitting at a stop at the very least. Because it's only overheating when you're on the brakes. It stopped. It's a traffic light for extended periods of time. I hit 3 red lights in a row in town, and then it's overheating.
Wire it into your brake light.
So I might end up doing that. That may solve the how to do the on and off without having to put a new hole through the firewall. So, and those are all going to be future projects. And as you see, the little housing is still bouncing around in there. I've just accepted that it's just going to stay.
Well,
it's yet another vibration.
But is it a good vibration? Is it a sweet sensation?
I don't think so.
Is it a good vibration?
Not really.
Is it a sweet sensation?
You know you're going to get this copyrighted if you keep that up.
Only if I start singing Marky Mark's part.
I promise we'll stop and there'll be no more bad 90s or 80s music from him today.
Today.
That's it for this time. Until next time, it's Krazy Karl Project. Remember to subscribe, click the bell, share, torture someone with it. Something. And thank you for watching.
Yes, thank you for all you'll do.